YouTube, 12 Virus here with another figure review, and this time I will be reviewing the AB Toys Janemba. He is from 1980, well let me check, 1989, I believe that's what it says. Try to get to focus. Yep, 1989. Yep, that's what it was. Okay. So anyways, here is his face. And he just came in today. He is one of the, well, I'm pretty sure the only ever made articulated Janemba figure. So super happy to have him. I've been looking for him for quite a while, trying to find him, and really hard to find him at all. And I was lucky enough to come across him in a lot, and he was, well, the lot was 12 of them for $31, I believe. So that's how much I paid for him. He does not have his tail at all, but he does look great, and I'm super happy, like I said, to have him, because like I said, I'm pretty sure he's the only articulated one that was ever actually made by a company that was an actual release instead of like a bootleg or something like that. And he was made by AB Toys, I believe, was also like a French company that made Dragon Ball figures. So yeah, I'm super excited, and there is where of course his tail ports in. But anyways, for articulation, he can look side to side, and his arm can rotate all the way around, both of them. And then he has waist articulation to go all the way around too. So quite simple articulation there. A total of 4 points, because as you can tell, again, if he even had his tail, it wouldn't be articulated because it's shaped to just fit straight in there. So that kind of stinks, but of course, you know, older figure, more classic and stuff like that. Super happy, like I said, to have him. So let's do some size comparisons, and then after that, I will show you guys the rest of the lot. There are 3 bootlegs, and then there's 3 bootlegs, 3 of the Burger King figures that Burger King had released, 2 of the blaster type figures, old ones by I think Irwin, I want to say. So they shot blasts, and then there are 2 that I had as a kid. That was, one of them was my first Super Saiyan Goku, and I can't even remember the company that made him because it's some off company, because they weren't exactly like the best made. They weren't very solid. And then there's a Irwin or Jax Krillin. I can't remember which one that Krillin is from. But anyways, let's get into some size comparisons real quick. Here he is with the Super Battle Collection Gogeta. Super Battle Collection Gogeta is a little bit taller, of course. And then here he is with the AB Toys Gogeta. And then here he is with the Dragon Stars Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. So Super Saiyan Blue, Dragon Stars towers over him. And then here he is with the SH Figuarts Gogeta, which is of course quite bigger than he is, but not absolutely way bigger like the Dragon Stars is. And then of course SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Broly, full power. So Janemba looks like a dwarf compared to him. Quite small. And so let's get into measurements for him. He is, to the top of the head, about 5 inches, And the top of the highest point of the horn is about, I want to say, 5 3/4 inches, or 5 7/8, something about like that. And then shoulder to shoulder, you have about 2 inches. So, let's show some of the other ones. Let's start with the bootlegs. These are 3 bootlegs from the Super Battle Collection line. Don't know if you can even see the Gohan. Stick Janemba over there. There's the Gohan. Super tiny, as you can tell. And then dead giveaway of bootleg is that. And articulation, just arms rotate. And then we got Super Battle Collection Vegeta bootleg. Again, super tiny. Screw in the back to indicate bootleg. He's still a little bit wet because I washed all the figures. This arm is super loose. And then we got the Goku, which is super tiny also. There's his face. And same articulation, just the arms. And then, to show you guys a little bit of the difference, here is the bootleg Super Battle Collection, and here is the regular Super Battle Collection one. So, quite the difference there. It's a huge difference. And of course, the screwed giveaway. So, if you're looking online, make sure you can kind of see the back or so, and no screws to indicate the real ones. And then let them fall over. Then for the Burger King figures, we have this cooler. He had a blast. I remember having him as a kid, and I wanted to try to make a custom out of him as a kid, make his arms like go down and out, and or add his head to like a Frieza figure and stuff like that. But of course didn't have tools as a kid, and nowadays so much different stuff you could use for like a head, like the WCF figures and stuff like that. And then next we also have the Piccolo. Really scary looking Piccolo from Burger King. You can kind of wind him and he kind of does a little spring type deal like that. Also Burger King one. Stick him back there, knock over the bootlegs. And then we got the Gohan, which is the funnest one to me, from Burger King. He has a little blast that you spin, squirt water everywhere, but like I said, he's still wet. They haven't really completely dried yet. So, he's a fun one. And then we have, for the blast ones, there is this Super Saiyan Goku, which I really like him because you can do the Kamehameha. So that's really cool. Didn't come with his blast though, so that kind of stinks, but oh well. And then we got the Captain Ginyu, the blast one, which he's super scary looking. Doesn't have his blast or his hand over here. Just look at that face. Super scary. Probably the scariest Captain Ginyu figure ever. And then light rubber there, so his arm can just twist. This one can move. Can kind of move his legs, but not really, because can only move him one way to get him to stand as some more water drips off. Let him fall in the background. And then we got the Krillin. A lot of scuffs on him, but he can rotate his head that far, kind of sticking over to that side. And then his arm can go up that much, rotate all the way around. He can kick out that much, kick back that much, knee bend for that much, and then it can go forward that much. So pretty good Krillin in my opinion. Definitely not in the best shape, but will definitely go on the shelf somewhere. Put him right there. Well, kind of fell, but it's okay. And then we got this Gohan, which I had as a kid and loved. Don't really exactly remember which thing he was from. It has it right there. It's like Dorda. He's not a bootleg. He was like, I don't remember. I don't know. It was like Dorda was who made him. But he's definitely a pretty cool figure in my opinion. His head can rotate side to side. Waist rotation. His feet can rotate. His arms can rotate like so. Definitely a really neat figure. Loved him as a kid. And then lastly, we got my first ever Super Saiyan Goku that I had. And I'm super happy to have them in my collection again, because I don't have a clue what happened to them as a kid, but he has the same articulation as the Gohan does, the head, and then the arms, and then the waist. Kind of doesn't really want to move, but it did, so you still got that. But the arms, head, and shoes are made of a thick rubbery plastic, but then the right through here, the body, you can see the screws right there. The body is actually made of a really thin plastic and really brittle, so it's really easy to break the body. So you got to kind of be careful with the articulation. So like the boots can rotate all the way around, but don't really want to, because it feels like I'm forcing it that way. So don't really want to try to force it. And then this one's really tight, so don't really want to force that either. But all in all, he's definitely a great figure. Super happy to have him back. Brings back a lot of nostalgia for me. I'm glad to have a couple of them. Not really all of them, or really, Mostly what I was looking for the lot was the Janemba, because that's a really good price point to me, in my opinion anyways. $31. I'd pay that just for the Janemba by itself. He's in not too great of shape, but definitely super happy to have him, because like I said, it's been forever that I've been trying to search for him and just couldn't find him, because he's like the only like one with articulation that has actually legitimately been made. So super happy about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching. This has been 12 Virus signing out.